most people, especially in America, especially in the Western world, succumb to this slave diet of refined carbohydrates and processed foods. I mean, 60% of the majority of calories, 60% of the calories consumed by the majority of the country are refined and processed carbohydrates. And then you correlate all the sicknesses and diseases with consumption of XYZ foods, and you wonder why we are constantly sick. It's a perpetual cycle of eat these foods, take these meds, continue to feel this way, never heal. As opposed to eat what I'm eating, not to say that it has to be that, but like, this is what I found. I eat this way. I don't feel that way. I feel incredible. I don't get sick. I don't need other things. My mind unlocks. My consciousness elevates and expands. Inflammation goes away. Depression goes away. Anxiety goes away. Strength increases. Libido increases. Sleep improves. I don't know. That's why I say I keep trying to test the hypothesis, because I'm human and I'm still like, hey, I just did 30 days carnivore. I'm feeling amazing. Let me eat some goodies. Cereal, ice cream, cookies, fruit. That's usually my go-to stuff, right? Like, yeah, the pleasure foods. And then sure enough, the inflammation returns. Swelling in my feet or my hands comes back. Depression kicks in real fast. Scarcity mindset, fear-based mindset, victim mentality. Like literally my mind changes when I get the junk food into my body. Sure, there's a pleasure from the initial consumption, but then that immediately subsides with like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't feel like I did before I ate this, and I felt a lot better then. How is that possible? That is why I keep testing this hypothesis, because I can't believe it. As much as it continues to prove me wrong, meaning it keeps proving to me that like it is apparently this way, still life everywhere else out there, like everybody's eating this, they're eating this way. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not a critic to anyone's way of life or their way of eating, but it's like, my God, I've fucking found something here. And yet I'm still human. I'm 38 years old. I ate that way for, that much of my life. It doesn't just change in a few years. I mean, this is my third year animal-based and carnivore, and still I'm going back trying to try these other things or eat these other things or thinking I want them or trying to resurrect old memories or keep in touch with my past, especially my childhood, like with pancakes and French toast, how my father used to make them for me. So a lot of that to me is an emotional connection with the food, which is the truth of it all, because again, many of us live to eat, not eat to live. But that's what keeps me curious. That's what keeps me coming back. That's what keeps the work going on. That's what keeps the struggle alive. And that's why I wanted to talk about it and share, because when people say things about, or they assume I'm a carnivore or you're a carnivore, oh, you're almost a Nazi, you're a sadist, you vote this way. It's very quickly labeling. But literally, I'd say it's hard to find someone else like me that was a vegan athlete, a vegan professional athlete. And now I'm eating this way because of the reasons that I've just said. I'd say that puts me in some rare air, and like, I wish that more people would just have perspective to both sides of that, as opposed to the kind of witch hunts that carnivores have towards vegans and that vegans definitely have towards carnivores. I would say it's more of the vegans towards the carnivores.